What's up, y'all? I'm here for questions, man. What's happening? Team MBE in the house. The coach on deck. What's happening? What's up? What's up, man? Where them players at, man? With them boxes. Ronco, what's up? What's up, Ronco? What's up, Ronco? What you think about that score, man? What you think about that score I did? What's up? Tyson, let's fucking go. I was thinking he ain't up there yet. I don't think he should do it though. I really don't, but he's doing it now, so we're gonna see what's happening. Rocco, what you think about that scope, man? 140 4 on. What's happening? What's your opinion there? Yeah, we doing good, Rocco. What's your opinion on that? I want to know. You've been on Team MB for a long time. Keep me honest, keep me fair. What's your opinion on that, man? Talk to me. Talk to me. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the fight a little bit. He ain't gonna fight till later, man. They got it all on the carpet going right now on that power. That's awesome. Yeah, man. 4 ohms. 4 ohms, man. It's funny. A guy told me, Bassaholic Productions. He commented and said that because I'm only using. Read the comments. He commented on it. He said you only use one power wire, so your power rating is all the way wrong. Bro, it's a monoblock app. It's a monoblock app. So the power, it's got 2 sets of terminals, 2 positive, 2 negative. But it's all getting the same power. They tell you on the manual, no matter what power, whether you use the positive or the negative, on either side, whether you use the negative on the outside and the positive on the outside, or positive on the inside and the negative on the inside, it doesn't matter. Same power. Same power. So that was just, he's a detractor and a supporter. Because he talks about me so much. Him and the rest of the crew, that's why I'm at 50K and growing. But it shows, the results there. 140. A 140. The 2 things that shows you, I want y'all to pay attention. It showed that you don't need a lot of power to change a certain loudness. It also showed that you can underpower a subwoofer. Both the G7s are 1250 RMS. That's 2,500 watts each. I'm pounding with 1,000 watts off a DD M2500 at 4 ohm. They got roughly 500, maybe 600 watts magnet to them, and able to attain that score at 33. But I'm going to tell y'all this too before I get into questions. When you set your amp with a further hertz test tone, if you use the steaming device and a multimeter, you'll see, let's say your amp does 1,600 watts or 2,500 watts. Your AC voltage is going to read greater than 40 at the terminal, right? That's at 40 hertz. If you was to send a 38 hertz sine wave, you will see your voltage probably drop to like 48, maybe even 47, straight up. And as you go down, your voltage is going to keep dropping. But you have to set it at 40 so that's the industry standard, and that's what amps are set at, tested at, so that you can not clip too low or clip too high. So when people say, man, you dropping 12 dB from 33 to 29 hertz, yeah, that's about right, bro. I'm dropping below tuning. I'm going below tuning. I'm already losing power. Because I'm at 33 and the amp was set at 40 hertz. So you're not getting the same power. You're not getting, if you set your amp with 40 hertz test tone, you get 2,500 watts at 40 hertz. If you get 40 hertz, you're not getting that when you play lower. You're just not. You're not. You're losing a lot of power. The fact that the amplifier was putting out like 500-600 watts, that low is a testament to the strength of the M2500. And that's why I tell you these amplifiers with a lot of damping. It's just much better all around, period. But stay tuned, man. Y'all gonna learn from Team MBE. And I'm gonna coach y'all. You understand this push for a lot of power is really a cheat because they sell you ineffective subwoofers. Ineffective, highly inefficient subwoofers that are made just to handle heat. That's all they do. They're made to handle heat, not really giving you a performance. Overly large motors, big mega roll surround, they dimple like crazy. When you see a surround dimple, that's not clean bass, man. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. Here's a good question. MB, Parker J, what's up, MB? Do you think about 225/8 on the M5000 amp at 2 ohms? I think you're gonna have much more control than you have in 1 ohm, and I think depending on what your vehicle is, the amp is rated for 3,000 watts at 2 ohms. That's gonna be fine. You're gonna get a lot more of your power actually make it to the driver when you play a reactive load. Before I answer these questions, when you see these manufacturers, everybody, shouts out to Big D Wiz, because it's necessary to know if an amplifier does do rated power. And the industry standard is tested at 40 hertz. It's cool. But as you go under that, you're going to lose a lot of power. All right. And that's where the efficiency is going to come in. And then also show you how efficient it is in making that power at that ohm load. Big D shows that all the time. What's not being understood here is that on a reactive load, the woofer moving, you're going to rise far higher than, like people say, I'm riding 1 ohm, I'm rising to 2. Yeah, on a burp, you rise to 2. Because if you're on a reactive load, subwoofer's moving, you're going to rise even higher than that. A lot. And that's why y'all see so much of the power being 8. But that's an amplifier with a lot of dampening. So it's able to compact that because it has a low output impedance. Josh told me that the output impedance on the digital design M25 is 0.0025. So at 1 ohm is 400 damp. That's the slowest resistance rate. At 2 ohm is 800. At 4 ohm is 1600. The dampening factor enables you to get more power to the amplifier. More power actually makes it an amplifier and fights that reactive load. That's why I'm able to do that. But you're not going to be able to do that on any amp. Y'all understand that. You're not going to be able to do that on any amp. You're going to have to look for an amplifier that has great dampening in the hundreds. All right. All right. It going to drop the Fourier audio to a 4 ohm load set. What up? Carl Barton. Are you going to drop your Fourier audios to a 4 ohm load? I'll be do that, you Carl. Do that and text me because you local. Do that. Drop them before audios to a 4 ohm load in that F-150 and text me when you say, I know you're already going to text me, man, this is incredible. Because today I'm trying something. I listened to a particular brand today trying to see a 73H cut out subwoofer to see if it can get to a 140. The G7 did it, which it did surprise me that the G7. I knew what I was hearing, but it did surprise me that G7, I mean, it's 1250 RMS, man, for one. It totally surprised me that it did a 140. I was thinking the 73H drive was going to do that way before the G7. So now that G7 has done it, you know the Godzilla got to see what he can do on such little power too. So that's coming up too. What we got here? L7H rock the damn calm for them watch at 2 ohm, coach. Dear Lord, you like it? That's great, brother. That's great. What up, MB? Did you try the new Dayton Ultimate 8 revision? Nah, I ain't gonna try that. That's a very quiet drive. It's not, brother. The price point is $99 or $129. I'm letting you know it's not doing what you think. You can't. There is no shortcuts to this shit. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. There is no shortcut. I'm not even remotely interested in trying a new Dayton audio. That Dayton audio subwoofers are made with sound quality, set up bookshelf speakers and stuff like that. They're not made for car. Not. So I'm not interested in it. I'm not going to try it. It'll be a waste of time me even trying to get it. It's a waste of time. I'm telling y'all, all y'all that listen to me, do not go that route. It's not going to be loud enough inside your car. I promise you it's not going to be loud enough inside your car. That's home audio, bookshelf speaker, stuff like that. Replacing the speaker inside your studio monitor, something like that. That's all them subwoofers good for. This right here, Jones ducking Tom is ridiculous. We're gonna see how much ducking Jones is going. We're gonna see. We're gonna see tomorrow. I'm on Jones. He's a natural, man. He's a mandingo. It's natural. He gonna whoop his ass. Y'all gonna see that. What do you think about SMD amps? I don't know. I don't know. Ain't nothing to really think about unless you run it. You know, I'm not gonna talk outside of my neck. I know Steve Meade behind it. I know it has a great dampening factor. Maybe can you let me see SMD amps? Let's look at that right quick. Let me see something. Let me see. Let me see. SMD amp. Let me see. Okay, DS18. He got a monoblock here. Let me look and see if they got the specs list. You talking about this amp right here, right? They give me commercial. Everybody waiting for Black Friday, so right? What they call it Black Friday? What they got? All right. Oh, this is the monoblock amplifier 8500. I'm not really gonna look at that one because mobile amplifiers. Let's go to one channel amplifier with subwoofers. SMD. Let's look at the SMD 2000. Nice price point, very competitive. $500. It's $200 under the industry standard. Small footprint. Steve Meade behind it. That tip the RCAs. Yeah. Bass boost, gain, subsonic, 0 dB. Bass boost there, low pass filter. Okay. All right. Power and ground, speaker output, 4 model blocks, 2001D. Nice remote. Okay. And a remote to change the lights on amp. Now let's look at some of these features. Okay, we had the 2000 watts. Key features, technical data. Specs. Okay. Let's download the user model. Ooh, man, I hate when they write this small. Let me see. I'm looking for the spec. I'm the owner. Y'all know what I'm looking for. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see what I'm looking for. Offset connectors. Body color spinach. Power specifications. 4 ohms. 150 by 4. Oh, no. Man, what's this? Huh. They made that very complex. Okay, here we go. Okay, the 2000D. 4 ohm 800, 2 ohms 14, 1 ohm 2000. Signal noise ratio 98, about average. Efficiency at 4 ohm 86%. All right, dampening factor 300, respectable. So that's going to be 300 at 1 ohm. So 600 at 2 and 1200 at 4. No. Let's see, they got the slew rating here. All right. So I'm on distortion 0.02 by industry standard. I don't know. That's pretty much how things interesting. It's not enough to make me want to switch over. But congratulations to Steve Meade and DS18 partnership. I definitely gonna go down in dampening. That doesn't make any sense to me. I got 400 dampening. There's no sense in me go to 3. I got 4. If I got 4 at 1, I got 1,600 at 4. So that's what I think about them. Good job, Steve. Not enough for me to do anything. I'm not interested in switching over. Here we go. What's the word, MB? I can finally show my face again after I got a respectable score on that addictive audio that I never got out of work anymore on time. So thanks for the late show. That's cool, man. That's show. That's what you got. You got a 40 in there now? Should be at least 44, 45. Here we go. Eddie, Daddy 156. Finally installed my 25 eighths to that M2500. These eights are something serious. They are. They are. Put that in phone. Get back at me. Especially if you got your power right. Put that in phone. Get back at me. Listen to how it sounds. Oh, I want you to listen to the amp. It won't on. You don't like how it sounds. Turn around, put it in phone, and re-listen to your music, and tell me if it don't get more impactful. Tell me. Yes, and that's the other advantage, Trent. Being at home is very, very easy in your electrical. Very, very easy. Now you're looking at long-term durability of your subs and your power. Remember, I say most of you are just street beaters. You don't compete. So you can anybody out there sold an M2500 and they got 22508s or 2 G7s. Wire that joke up the phone and get back at me. Get back at me. Tell me what you think, man. Gary, blessings to you too as well. I see the super chat I'm getting to you. MB, I know you hate Death Bounce. I don't hate Death Bounce. I said Death Bounce will not be on this channel because it's a Russian-made product and I got boots on the ground. That's all I say. I don't hate him. Hate is a strong word. Hate means I know them personally and they done something against me. They ain't did nothing against me. I ain't Ukrainian. Mm-hmm. And they definitely ain't did nothing to me personally. I'm American. People say you shouldn't be American because you black. All they exactly, but let's not talk about it. I'm American. I love the country I live in. I got friends, including family, that have served. My side has been drawn. Now, but they got a sale on the Avatar STU 124612s. 45-pound subs are 35 off, bro. Normally $4.99. Sometime they're on sale 29 time right now. Thinking of grabbing 2. But go and grab 2. Drago 710. You must be Russian because that's a Russian name. Y'all just got your free advertisement. I don't hate them, but if you're American, I don't think you should buy them. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. How do you feel about active subwoofers? I don't run them, so I ain't got no feelings about them. I don't run them, so I ain't got no feeling. I ain't got no feeling about nothing. I ain't running. Keep telling y'all on this channel, I don't speak out the side of my neck, man. I just tell the people the truth. That's what God said. Blessings and the favor to you and Miss MB from Kansas City, Missouri. Blessed and
thank you too, Gary. Appreciate the love.
Thank you. My wife say thank you. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the support. MB, what should be rested on a one-on dual voice core sub? Okay, one-on. It can vary. It can be 1. It can be 0.8, 0.9. It can be 1. It should not be higher than 1 on these voice core. It was the D1 should normally be higher than 1 on these voice core. And the wireless series, it should be no higher than 2. If it is when you first hook it up, wait a minute, get out the room, let everything quiet down, no noise, because believe it or not, if you put a subwoofer next to a subwoofer that's power playing music, and you put your multimeter to the one that's just sitting on the table next to it, it's going to move in response to the way it's being generated, and you will see the ohms rise. It's called a reactive load, especially if you got a woofer that got a very soft suspension. All right, what's up, Amy? What's up, Cedric? Well, I asked this question about the SMD. For a trunk wall, would you completely seal it off? That's the only way you're gonna have a trunk wall. Like foam and glue, it's the only way you're gonna have a trunk wall. Is there another way to have a trunk wall without sealing it off? No. Is there more downside of a trunk wall than the box spine in the trunk? Is there more downsides of a trunk wall? It all depends on the listener's preference of the listener. There is no downside to it. That all depends on what the listener wants. I don't want to rattle. Trunk wall. What's the downside? I don't know. Depending on the driver. I want to know, I'm interested in Trinity Audio with the performance that the Trinity Audio gave on your channel. I want to know, I'm interested in Trinity Audio with the performance that Trinity Audio gave on your channel. I like to see them make a Trinity 8-inch in the H classification, 1500 watts RMS. Did the Trinity Audio sub make it to the truck? I should answer your question. I guess a lot of people feel mad about that because audio probably made it to the truck. Audio probably made it to the truck because I just want to see what that budget sub would do. It kind of surprising. It did kind of surprising, but don't put it one on. I don't know real preferable amp, but I guess if you buying that sub, what was it, $119? $120, something like that. I guess if you buying that sub, you really ain't gonna. If you buying an audio pipe, you buying 2 audio pipe subs, you probably ain't gonna buy no M2500 or amp along that caliber because it's 3 times the price of both subs. Right now, fix. All right. Have you ever played around with splitting up the port area into multiple sections, find out of the Draco configuration using the same spots where you would have the extra sub? Hope all is well. Now, you can't do that. You can't do that. Let me tell y'all something. In a truck box, bro, you cannot put the port to the front. In the cross section, in the port, the cross section area in a port, the cross sectional area, the length and height, width and height, must stay the same throughout its length. The length is the tuning. The width and the height must stay the same in a slot port throughout its length for a tuning. In a truck box, those who make them truck boxes, you see them put the port in the back, the width and the height stay the same until it bends and comes to the front. When it comes to the front, the angle of the enclosure itself, it increases from the back to the front. Your tuning stops back there in the back. As it moves to the front, your tuning is rising a lot. That's why some people's boxes don't play low. Can't argue that. Anybody tell you the cross-section area must stay the same. Width and the height must stay the same throughout the length of the port. Can't shake to the front and change it. It looks slick, don't work. I might sound crazy, but my 225 Gs on M25 here on hit harder and sound better than my Solo X12 and my Chrysler 300, both boxes from UNB. D for the win. You are underpowering the Solo X. That's all that is. You are underpowering the Solo X. You're sending just the rated power to it and not really sending the full power it has. Increase the power and see if that Solo don't change the game. I love the 25 week, but I do know when it's outmatched. What's up, NBA and Queen? Is a C-Lip required for a G58 and an F-150? And yes. Not sure if you had previously answered this question or not. Yes, it is needed in the seat. It's not going to fit on the seat without a seat lift. Unless you're willing to just let the person like myself or others make it 9 3/4, which is going to make your seat not fold all the way down. Tilt up just a little so the motor will fit. Mm-hmm. Have you tested AMB? Have you tested that Maria Dynamite since this came out a couple of years ago? A lot of years ago, not a couple of years ago. I know it's SQ and rated 800. It's rated 1,000. I put 50 on it with no problem. Had one new inbox was sent it. I had one new inbox was sent it to test. You ain't gotta do that. I got two of them over there. Mm-hmm. I got two of them over there. No, I haven't tested. Not inside my vehicle. Not yet. River South, the Dayton Audio subwoofer thrive at 15 and 25 hertz range. Really not usable in cost audio setup. I had to say I don't know how much output you getting down that low, but yeah, it definitely ain't usable in the car audio setup. More home theater, bookshelf speaker. Mm-hmm. I think I answered this question for this guy saying it's got 300 dampening. The more the SMD amp does have a 300 dampening. The M2500 has a 400 dampening. I'm on the higher dampening, the better the sound, the driver, the better performer it is all around, and a great slew rate. So for those reasons, I was like, but so y'all, marketing guys love people that market stuff. They love people like you because every time something new come out, you're gonna run and get it. I'm trying to teach y'all, look at what you got and see if you actually are you improving on what you have, or you just got money to burn. On the Sundown website for ZV6, it says seal enclosure not recommended. But would it damage anything if I didn't install them in the enclosure? Now, I don't think it'll damage it. You probably just might not like the output. I would just say it's not going to do what it's designed to do. A lot of people say dampening doesn't matter. A lot. About 50-50. If it didn't matter, it wouldn't be listed. Well, let me tell you something on that. Because I talked to Josh Langford, who listens it on his amps. He sent me some information to look on the channel that I watch anyway. Paul McGowan, PSS Sound. You can't design an amplifier just trying to get a high damp. That's not the only component to an amplifier sounding good. I will say that to you. I'm gonna say that to y'all as well. Even though I look for amplifiers that have a high dampening factor, that's not all I'm looking for. Signal noise ratio, I like to be above 100. I like for it to be 100, above 100. A low, a great, a slew rate. Make sure that it makes power. Frequency range as well. And power output. Can it, if it's saying more than 1,500 watts, does it have a 1 out output? 1 out power and ground. So Josh solicits it, but I'm gonna tell you something. He doesn't put as much emphasis on it as I do. That I will say. I think he'll really watch it. Yeah, he listens it, but he doesn't put as much emphasis on it as he wants it. He wants a great dampening factor, but he doesn't overly pay too much attention to it. But I personally feel, and I've told him that I think that's why your amplifiers sound the way they do. Because you want a great dampening, but you don't focus in making sure your amplifier has a high dampening. There's other things that factor in as well. Things that I'm just a layman. I'm not going to sit here and act like I brought to explain it to you. Because if you really don't know the terms, you try to explain something that you don't know, and I can make it simple for y'all to understand. Then you can figure out real quick, man, you just talk. And I ain't gonna just talk. I just like amplifiers with a high dampening factor, and I have and others have seen that listen to me, Team MBE and others, they switch from guitar amps to amplify with listed dampening, and they have said Yeah, man, it does sound better. Some people say, MB, you just taught me that ain't true. I don't care. I believe it's true, and I've heard the difference. What's up, Kenneth Coach? What's up, man? Blessing you and your family too, bro. I can't believe this dude say this. He said, it's not recommended for a sealed enclosure because of the FS and sensitivity of the sub. I know damn well you didn't say no sundowns EV6 is a sense. It got high sensitivity. I know you didn't say that. 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 I didn't know. I know you didn't say that. Those woofers are made for one primary purpose: to manage heat. That's it. It's not a highly sensitive job. That's not true. Oh man. MB, you should look at the B2 audio amps. They got a dampener of 480. The B2 audio has the king up here. There's no reason for me to look at it. There's no need for me to keep switching amps. I don't test and review amps. I sell B2 audio. I know that J Home has great product. I've had people ask me, should I get the B2 audio amp here and there? Yes. I don't review amplifiers. I review subs. I sell B2 audio. Everything B2 audio got is stellar. Cosmos Audio got is stellar. Digital Design and G7 is in DB Drive is stellar. The brands I back everything they got. They got something. Sometimes they have something for everybody. I only look at switching amps for what? I'm not trying to gang louder. I'm gonna tell you this so y'all can understand for the last, well, that won't be the last time. I'm selling 2.5 Qs with 2.8 on 2,500 watts of power. Now I'm selling 2.8 and 2.5 to 2.5 Qs on certain amps. You can do it with 1,000 watts. I'm not chasing numbers. I done told y'all that I don't know how many times. This is a business. This is not, oh, I'm loud. I'm showing you what you can do. Now I'm hurting people's feelings because I'm doing it with 1,000 watts, whereas the industry norm is you need 3,000, 4,000, and it's not necessary for what if you're just a street breeder. It's just not necessary. I can take a Digital Designs M2500, whether you're on 2.8s in the truck, 2.10s in the car, or 2.12s in the car, or 2.15s in the SUV. You take this one amp and fulfill all needs and get louder. If I'm doing a 140 with 2.8s at a 4-ohm load, what happens if I increase the membrane? The cone size. Bass is made by the movement of air. Whoever moves the most air is the loudest. Real simple. Y'all keep understanding. You got to understand when you watch this channel, I'm trying to show you how to make your system sound good. I'm not in the quest to get louder. Been there, done that. How would I rate the performance that P-Boys 12? It's stellar. Thing of it is, those models are going out. That's just his first foray as a way of testing the build house. So that's why you're not seeing him being pushed on the channel. He has a very limited quantity left. And it's going to be a while before he has his next foray come out with his own baskets and his own designs. But he's on the right track. The Winston 12, very efficient, very loud. I think he got 80 of them left. You need to hop on for that price point. MB, what you saying is foam is more balanced sound or is it louder? Not balanced. It makes it's easier on your electrical. It's more efficient. It controls your subwoofer better. And as far as loudness, I did a 140 there as well. Whereas when I have my amp at 2,500 watts, I'm having to dial the power back because I'm running to power compression. No dual 8 setup I have put inside that truck has enabled me to put a 1-ohm, has enabled me to send the full subwoofer pre-out from my head unit to the amp. I'm always at like 6 or 7. If I say in the 15, they sound terrible. They sound terrible when I start to turn the volume up because as I start to turn the volume up, I'm starting to amplify more power to throw into that voice cord, and I run into power compression. It just turns into heat, and the whoop starts sounding terrible. By running their phone, I'm getting more power actually making it to the driver that's not turning into heat. And I'm getting far more control, and it sounds better. Control equals loudness. Control the driver, staying within the X-Max equals clean output and loudness that will make some people listen to 8s and think they listen to 15s. That's not fiction. Hey, look, y'all, it's been 30 minutes. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Y'all be blessed.